Hello and welcome to our sixth COVID-19 market update with Thomas Caldwell. Today is June 24th, 2020, and about 14 weeks since we began self-isolating and social distancing. Tom, we're in a different world now. What should we look for in the new world to come?
Well, it's an interesting question. I'm glad you asked me because futurists always get it wrong. We tend to take what is and extrapolate it in a straight line into the future. Clearly, the isolation, COVID, the fear has accelerated trends that were already in place. That is, working through more from home, using computers, distancing, that type of thing. I think we have to remember we are social beings. People want to come back to work. People do want to associate one with another. So we will see a different world. I don't know that it'll be as dramatically different as we have experienced prior to COVID, but I think it will be different. We're developing new habits. People will probably be standing a distance away. So there'll be lots of sociological studies on this as we go into the future. My concern is really the investment area. And if I look at that, clearly the usual suspects have benefited from us. That is the social media type companies. Everybody is isolated. They're contacting their friends, doing chats with people on Zoom and other medium. So I do think that's going to continue to some degree, sometimes ordering out dinners and have them delivering home. Maybe that'll be more of a trend. But what is happening, I think, is that a lot of companies that have sort of fallen behind, there will be shifts. So for me, I tend to look now, I still have financial services as a focus because people are going to be borrowing money, lending money, paying off loans, et cetera, and business will be coming back to whatever the new norm is going to look like. I would like to think too in terms of some of the smaller and mid-sized companies because we're going to see sociological and market changes, and smaller and mid-sized companies can adapt quickly because if they don't adapt, they don't exist. So I think those are companies that can be quite interesting going ahead. I'm not there yet. Probably towards the end of the year will be when I start to look at that area, or maybe a little bit sooner. What we're seeing now, though, is geopolitical concerns are now starting to rise up in the investor consciousness. That is, you're looking at the election coming in the States with all the hoopla and heaven knows what goes along with that. You're seeing social unrest, trade wars coming out. The president is now starting to think about tariffs again. Despite agreements put in place. So these concerns are slowly emerging, and they can be problematic going into the future. The big question right now is how long do we finish the lockdown? Never mind stage 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Do we get back to people can get back to working and associating with one another? That'll be the key question. But these other concerns are slowly emerging out of the murk.
Thank you so much for your time, Tom.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching. Stay safe and healthy.